This video is going to walk you through the blood typing protocol that you will not be able to do because you are remote. So I wanted to make this video to kind of walk you through what we are going to do in lab physically. So as you can see here, there are 6 trays and there are 6 blood samples. When you get to the end of your blood typing document, there is a crime scene investigation type scenario. And as you read through it, you will see that we need to compare the blood types of 6 different samples. We have 5 people and then 1 blood sample that was left on the broken shower door. And we want to compare the shower door blood type to one of the people in the scenario. So as you can see, I labeled this Susan with an S, D for Danielle, H for Harvey, M for Mike, S for Steve down here, and this one is the shower door. So basically what this is what we're looking to do is we're going to take these blood samples and we're going to put a blood sample in each one of these wells. And then what we're going to do, so this is Susan's blood sample, and then what we're going to do is we are going to add antisera that is going to bind with any antigen that is in that blood sample. So we're going to add some A, we're going to add some B, and we're going to add some RH, which gives us the plus or minus. And if we see clumping, if we see that the blood clumps up with this antisera, then we will know that that blood type does contain that letter. It contains that antigen. So basically, I'm just putting 1 drop of blood in each of the wells, and you can follow along and sort of read that in your lab as well. Now that I've put all the samples in, so this is Susan, Danielle, Harvey, Mike, Steve, and the shower door. Now I'm going to use these various antisera. See how this one says anti-A serum? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a drop of this anti-A serum in all of the A wells, which is the top left. Notice how they're all marked with a letter A. And that's going to combine and bind with any A antigens that are in this blood sample. The yellow one is the anti-B. It's hard to read because they printed yellow on yellow. But we've got yellow for the B, so I'm going to put that in all of the wells. There we go. And then we have the RH. The RH is this clear liquid, and I'm going to put that one in the 3rd well on the right-hand side. And now we need to wait a minute because it takes a minute for the clumping to happen. And basically, I like to just kind of give them a little shake, mix them up a little bit. Mix them, mix, 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 mix. Mix, mix, mix. Okay, so we're going to give it a minute. And what we're going to do is we're going to look to see if they clump up. And you can view the other video that I put in the module about blood typing and what the clumps kind of look like. All right, so the first sample is Susan. I'm going to pick this up and get it a little closer to the camera. And basically what I want to do with this little toothpick is I want to spread these around because we want to see if there's chunks in there, right? We want to see if it looks different or if it just looks watery. And as I do this, you can see how A and B just kind of look watery. There's nothing much going on in there, right? Let's check the RH. Let's flip this around. Let's check the RH. Oh, there we go. All right, so see how when I move the RH around, there it's sticky. See how all this is all clumpy, right? This is all getting very, very sticky and clumpy. Right? It looks different, right? If I move the other ones around, see how they're watery? But this guy doesn't move. It's very thick, very clumpy. So we're going to say that Susan's blood type, all right, because we see these clumps, is going to be O positive, right? Because we have no antigen, because these 2 are still watery, and we have clumping on the O. So Susan is O positive. Now, we have Danielle. Now, Danielle is, oh geez, I do that all the time, is, let's check and see, right? Let's check and see. So let's see, we got this one, A, still very watery, still very swirly, not much going on. But check out the B, even though I made a little spill here. See the B? See all these little chunks in here? So this is reacting. This means that Danielle's blood type definitely has a B involved. Let's see if we're going to go over here. Oh, yep, we've got chunks again. See it right here? Chunky, yucky. So the A is still watery. The B and the RH are chunky, so Danielle is B positive. Let's check Henry. All right, so Henry, again, we're checking for clumps. We see any clumps over here? I definitely do not see any clumps in A. I definitely do not see any clumps in B. See how they're both moving very freely as I go back and forth? And let's check the RH. Ew, yep, I see chunks. So that means that Harvey is, Harvey or Henry? Harvey. Harvey is also O positive. Let's check on Mike. Bottom corner, bottom left corner. So Mike is, let's see, let's check the B. Anything in B? B looks pretty watery, not a lot of chunks there, right? Not much going on. Let's check the A. Oh, look what we found, right? So see how that looks different? See how there's definitely chunks in there? It doesn't, it clumps up, right? It's not as clear as the other one. So the A definitely has clumps. And let's check the RH. Oh yeah, again with the chunks. So Mike is going to be A positive because we didn't find anything in the B. Mike is A positive. All right, let's check Steve. All right, Steve is the last of our people. Then we'll do the shower door. All right, let's check Steve. So A, let's check the A. Yep, A has chunks in it. See that? See, that's not clear at all. There's definite chunks in there, right? It has coagulated. What about B? All right, B, same thing. Oh, you can't see it. All right, same thing for B. B definitely has coagulated as well. See when I lean it on its side? See all those little clumps in there? All right, B is definitely as well. So A has it, B has it. And let's check the RH. All right, so this is not nearly as chunky, right? The RH is nice and clear. So Steve is going to be A, B, negative. And now the shower door. This is the tell-all, right? This is going to tell us or give us an indication of who might be the killer. All right, so let's look. So A, yep, A is chunky. See how it's got those coagulations in there? Right? It's not as clear as we've been seeing. It's definitely chunky. So A is a yes. Let's see B. B looks pretty smooth to me. All right, so A, no B, and then RH. Oh, goodness, yes. So the RH is definitely all clumpy. So the shower door blood type is A positive as well. So you're going to want to fill in the table on the last page, and then it says at the bottom, the investigator's report, right? Sort of discuss, right, what happened and who you believe is guilty of the murder, and then give your blood typing evidence. I guess that's it. I hope you found this interesting, and I hope you pick the appropriate person.